Here are the 4 things that mess people up when it comes to them losing weight. Number 1 is their environment. Because us humans, we have not really evolved over the past, 10,000 years or whatever. We're still very primitive in our nature. We still have this innate need and this innate fear of being cast out, our surroundings not liking us anymore, and our surroundings kicking us out. This is relevant because if you are surrounded by a bunch of people who are way lazier than you, they are all just super overweight, big chins, big panzas, they can't see their toes, and they're okay with eating Doritos and drinking beer and whatever. They have just given up on the whole fitness aspect of life. And you subconsciously are going to start having these thoughts in your head like, hey, if I keep eating super healthy, if I keep taking care of myself and my surroundings, none of my surroundings actually cares about that stuff, then it could very well be that my surroundings don't want to be with me anymore because they're going to see me as too different. Similarly, if you are very lazy and you're overweight and all of a sudden you place yourself into an environment where everybody around you is super fit and it is their standard of waking up and drinking water and getting their spinach in and getting their walks in and lifting weight and just being healthy, really just like being a person. Your subconscious mind is gonna say, shoot, if I don't get my act together, these people are gonna kick me out of their group. You're always going to rise up or sink down to your environment. The second thing that messes people up is the stories that they tell themselves. And I do this myself too. See, we're all just humans. We're flawed. We're super flawed. No matter what you see on social media, all the perfect images and all that, even if I do a video right here and I got my shirt off, you best believe I'll be putting some baby oil on my stomach right there and make it look really good. I'll make sure I definitely shave my chest hair. What you see online is all perfection, but nobody's really perfect and everybody falls down. And you very likely are gonna tell yourself these stupid things like, I don't have time, or I can't afford it, or I'm not motivated. Well, if you don't have time for eating right and exercise, then you're gonna have to make time for waiting in line at the doctor's office along with a bunch of other amazing, happy people who are reading all the sticky magazines. And if you can't afford healthy food, try out hospital bills. One round of chemo is like $8,000. And I know that because when my mom was going through chemo, I asked the doctor like, hey, how much does this all cost? As she was getting the chemo administered to her, $8,000 a bag. No, that organic spinach, it's too expensive. Let's go shop at Ralph's. And then if you're not motivated, nobody cares if you're motivated. Motivation is overrated. Hard work and discipline is underrated. And really, like, what is it gonna cost you if you don't do something right now? The third thing that messes people up is their own habits. I don't wanna get too boring, but really, what do you do in the morning? When you wake up and your eyes open in the morning, that is when you set the tone for that day. What I like to do is move right away. The worst thing you can do is snooze. Snooze, you lose. If you snoozer, you're a loser because you're basically waking up and you're telling yourself the very first thing you do that day is to say, no, let's just prolong everything. If you prolong everything in the very first part of the day, you're gonna be prolonging everything for the rest of your life. Wake up, move, do 5 squats, drink 20 sips of water. Boom, boom, boom. Don't check your phone. Schedule your day out in advance. You don't have to be hour by hour just yet. Just know exactly what it is you're gonna be doing tomorrow before you go to bed tonight, so that when you wake up, you're not gonna have any reason to snooze because you know that when you wake up, shoot, today I am doing this. Boom, jump out of bed, stay present. Think about what is going on right now. What is going on right now? What are you actually seeing right now? Yeah, you got bills coming up. Yeah, you got this coming up. You got that uncomfortable conversation that you have to have. You may have lost family members in the past. You may have upset people. People may have done you wrong. That's where most people live. But all life happens right here in the present moment. What can you do right now? Number 4, real simple, is your phone. What are you putting in your head? The screens we look at right now. because whatever you put in your head, that's what's gonna come out. The quality of your life is gonna depend on what you put into your head. You are probably, and I do this too, I underestimate how much it actually impacts. Like sometimes I will see a video of a cat and then I'll have dreams about a cat. And then I wake up, I'm like, why am I dreaming about cats? Should I get a cat? It just means that you're spending too much time on stupid stuff. Everybody has the same 24 hours in a day, and how you fill up every single minute, that's what's gonna determine how successful you are. Also in regards to your weight loss.